Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608, and today I am playing Starmade, and I'm going to go over my settings, as I've had some questions here recently about, specifically, how do you get the preview to show up on your build block there. So I'm going to go over my settings and show you what I use. First of all, I'm going to show you how to do that, because that's my number one question. How do this preview thing pop up? Well, if you hit Escape, go to Options, under Advanced Graphics, let's see, where is it? A texture pack, it is Preview Block to Build, right here. You tick that on, so it's blue. No settings have changed, leave it alone. That's how I see the block before I place it. That's that setting. And a similar one is, where is it? It's Preview Block to Build, it's under Bloom Intensity. The other one I like is Draw Preview for Paste. I leave that on. You might want to turn it off if you're having some graphical problems, because it's quite the, well, it can be intense. If I wanted to paste, I could paste this hallway here, my hallway template. That's what draw the preview for does. So it does this like hologram thing before you actually plonk it down. And I leave that on because it's unbelievably useful. But with some of the larger templates, it does slow you down and lag a bit. Anyway, let's see, what other options do I have? I usually leave my thruster plumes on. Alright. Now that I've taken care of the ones I get asked about most, I'm just going to go through what I have it set to, and some reasoning behind it. Resolution, 1920 by 1800, or 1080. Good grief, I can't talk today. Why that? Because that's what my monitor supports. I have it as full screen. I leave all this default except graphics. I think I bumped that up to like medium, high, then customized it from there. So if you're having a problem with your graphics, try cranking it down to low. That might help. Because I understand trying to run it with an old graphics card. Texture pack, I leave it as default. You can get Pixel and you can download others. I've not fiddled with texture packs, so I'm not much help there. Texture quality, there are 3 settings. 64, 128, and 256. I leave mine at my older videos, they were at 128. Now they are at 256 because I can handle it now. Isn't that just beautiful? You can see the little scratches in the armor. It's great. And the sun reflects into that armor and burns your retinas out. I wonder why it reflects on the white and not the blue-green. I've never noticed that effect before. Well, that's interesting. Anyway, that's not my setting. It probably has to do with my settings. I've left anti-assailing off because that's what it was set to. Chunks drawn, I did tone down my view distance because 16,000 chunks is probably enough view distance. Anything past that, there's no way I'm going to be able to shoot it anyway. Normal mapping, I've left that. I turned off shadows. I've turned off shadows because they, partially because they had some interesting qualities, and another again because I'm not just playing, I'm recording. So I cut corners here, and shadows was one of the corners I cut. So that, and I think even off the shadows are pretty nice on it. I freaked out trying it out because I was looking at a ship, well, probably about this angle, and I said, "Oh no, what is that?" It was my shadow. On the super duper advanced high-end shadow mode, it actually shows your shadow. In fact, let's do that. Let's exit to main menu, because if you do this in-game, it freaks it out. Actually, you crashed the desktop. Advanced graphics, let's enable the shadows. Let's give me the best. Oh yeah. Okay, come on. Come on. You can do it. I know you can. Oh, there we go. It's restarted the game. There we go. The best shadows. Actually, I'm also curious what this is going to do to my recording. Spawn me in. Alrighty. And this is the inside of my ship, by the way. You already know that. Open. So you actually cast shadows where the light hits, except the shadows are a little off, even though this is best quality. See? I have an astronaut shadow. I wonder if that's because of the angle I'm at. So, well, whatever my computer, however it's rendering the shadows, it does a good job from some angles, but sometimes it's a little wonky. I guess I could up the anti-assailing and that would take care of those, but I didn't. I haven't. I will, however, leave the pretty shadows on for pretty shadows. Actually, let's see. Is that going to require a restart? That'll probably require a restart, so I'm going to leave. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's going to require a restart. Anti-assailing will probably fix the shadow problem there. Anyway, that's the basic. Well, you get the idea of the fancy shadows. Again, I leave them off because I think that's also it's brighter without the shadows, and it's for recording. Who knows, I might start playing with shadows. Then again, the little chunkiness, I don't think shadows are quite ready for me. Anyway, what other things do I do? I leave star count at the 2048. I'll change that when I turn it off. I leave dust particles. That should be off. That's on right now. I don't know why. And I've just hit the Windows key. Why did I hit the Windows key? The dust particles, they are not actually... Oh, they are on, but I'm in a... no, dust particles are not on. That's strange. But you know, the little specks of white, it looks like you're going in hyperspace whenever you move. That irritates me to death. Partially because I suffer from an ailment called a visual snow. So I see that anyway. And just having it double up is not great. So I leave that off. I find it irritating. Yes, I know it's useful for telling movement and all that, but let's see. I think those are all the big ones. Everything else I leave at default. Block light quality and packs chunk refresh time, but not FPS. I've left that at default. Simple quality lighting. It's faster, so if you're having a problem, you can tick that. I do not draw additional stars. I do have background and the procedural backgrounds. Let's see, I don't know what most of these do. I know it's terrible. Draw basic selection boxes. I don't know what that does. Okay. Okay, it looks like it has something to do with my yellow lines. Huh. Option. Draw basic. Where is it? Draw additional stars. Draw... I'll find it later. Let's see. Draw all connections. Not only logic. I just leave the logic on. I like the logic on. Some people turn it off, but... So, symmetry planes. Non-block render distance. That's the LOD. If something like pipes. If pipes are crashing your game, you might want to tone down your LOD. The level of detail. That's what, like, the mushrooms and the pipes and grates, not grills, but grates, and consoles and things like that, these type blocks. These are level of detail blocks, and you can turn up and down the render distance, because after you get to a certain distance, it actually renders them as a sprite or a block or something that doesn't have the intensity there. Let's see, outline effects. I believe I have that on. That's the outline. Advanced energy beam shader. I don't even remember what that does. And controls sound volume. All right. And these are my general settings. I keep the keyboard HUD icons. I keep that as crucial only. If you're new to the game, I recommend maybe doing all, because the stuff in the bottom there, it tells you what to press to do what. Like left control does build mode. Holding down left shift lets you go into fast mode, or moves faster. Spacebar, which for you is probably Z, but I've remapped it because I'm stubborn. That's what it used to be. Its original was Z. Anyway, M to open the map, tab for options. Oh, another interesting thing about the map. Where is it? Well, I set this to crucial only so it doesn't pop up and tell me every time I play the game. Press left click to add a block. I've been doing this, I think, long enough to realize that. But if you're new to the game, you might need that. And that's fine. Let's see, indicators for their size. Where is it? It's under graphics? No, it's under advanced graphics. Draw other galaxies in map. That's another one lots of people don't know exists. This is the Starmade map. There's the galaxy, right? Did you know there are other galaxies? Let's see. Now this, it's warning you it is slow. It is slow. It's like painfully slow. The game might even try to lag out here on me when I try to open the map. I've pressed the M button, key even, and it's sitting here thinking about it. There we go. This way, it draws the other galaxies. And yes, these other galaxies are really out there. You can travel to that galaxy over there, even with the draw other galaxies off. I believe if you go to this galaxy over here, it will snap to this galaxy and show it in the map if you have draw other galaxies off, I believe. Let's try it out. Can I get to... Nope, I can't. I'm not going to try it out. It's going to take me forever to get over there. But anyway, that's what the draw other galaxies are. I don't know if there are more than this many galaxies. I don't know if I go over there are more galaxies that render. But this is the number of galaxies I can see from here. Amazing, isn't it? And each one is a galaxy just like your starting galaxy, except starting galaxy is the only one that has NPC factions spawn in it. The others will still have pirates and stations and whatnot for now, but they don't have NPC factions. Alright. And I will turn that off later. Let's see. A lifetime of debris. 0 to turn off. That's when you smash a block as little blocks float around in space. And I think those are the main changes I have and the main idiosyncrasies with my game. Let's see. I think so. I use a frame buffer. At least those are the things I know about. Well, outside of keyboard mapping, because I do something special with my keyboard mapping the old way. There needs to be a preset the old way. But I have been informed that no, I'm wrong for doing that. Saber thinks you should use the standard flight controls. But I'm not flying a plane, I'm flying a spaceship. Anywho, this video's been kind of rambly, but I hope it's helped somebody, even if you just watched the first minute and figured out how to get the preview thing. So there's some nifty shadows. I might have to work with that and see if I can get the shadows to work. Not all chunky. Anywho, I've been JW608, this has been Starmade, I'll dig you cats later.